Okay, so now that you are in the modeling tab, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start our cup modeling. So when we do that, I don't really need the square, the cube. What I need is a cylinder. So I'm just going to go to object mode, select the object, and then just press on X to delete. Okay, just going to start up my key capture so you could see exactly what I'm selecting on my mouse. Okay, so once we have that, what we're gonna do is we are just gonna go press Shift A, and we are gonna add a cylinder. And then once we add our cylinder, before we move anything in the screen, we go select this Add Cylinder tab, change it to 8. Now the reason why I wanted 8 rather than 32 is I'm trying to minimize the vertex that I have in here, because too much vertex will affect how long our renders are going to be. And as much as possible, you want the shortest time for rendering. So to make that coffee mug, what we're going to be doing is we are just going to go on one of our x-axis to view it from the side, okay? Then we're gonna go edit mode. Okay, zoom in a bit so we could see things more clearly. Loop cut, and you would see a yellow line in the middle, like so. When you loop cut something, it generally finds the middle or the center of the object. So once you have your loop cuts, you want to increase that to 2, because what we're trying to do here is we are trying to define the top and the bottom of our teacup handle. Once you have that, you're just going to go scale it up maybe about there, okay? And then what you're going to do now is on the side, you're just going to add a loop cut and then another loop cut. So now you should have 4 loop cuts, okay? Then I would just press on the select box. And what I wanted to do is I want to delete this whole line and this whole line over here. So I'll select on a vertex, Alt, double click. Sometimes it doesn't work like this. So what you have to do is just highlight or individually select it, press on X, then dissolve edges. And there you go. So let's do that again. Press on the vertex, Alt. Again, it doesn't work. Try the bottom one. There you go, that works now. You just go press X and dissolve edges, like so. So now we have the area for our handle that we want to extrude. We are now going to go to face mode. So this is face mode right here. Just select those 2 faces, go to your X mode again, find extrude, which is this extrude region, extrude it out like so. And now what we want to do is make a hole, okay? So to make a hole, what we're going to do is we're just going to go select this face and then this face, and then we're going to find inset faces, okay? Once we get there, we're just going to inset it just enough for a handle, like right there. And then what we're going to do is select those faces again and press delete. Delete faces. Okay, so once you've deleted all the faces, what we're gonna do is we are just gonna go in edge mode now, double click the edges, and then we're going to bridge them so it would close our mesh instead of having this hole over here. So you go edge, bridge, edge loop, and there you go. Now my mug still needs a little bit more of detailing. It needs basically the inside, and also the type of mug I'm going for. It has a slimmer bottom. So let's do the inside first, actually. So now that we know how to inset the face of an object, what we're gonna do is we're gonna inset the top. Okay, so what I'm just gonna go to is go to face mode, select that face, inset said face to maybe around here for our rim, and then we are gonna go to extrude region and extrude it down. Okay, I like to turn on my X-ray mode so I could actually see how far I'm gonna extrude it. So you're just gonna go extrude it down. What I did there is I switched to move mode and just extrude it down roughly there. It does help if you go to one of the 2D views and just align it like so. And then what you're gonna do is to minimize that bottom part, we're just gonna go press shift and then highlight. What we basically did was make sure that the bottom bits and also the interior bottom bit has been highlighted. So from that to the X view, we're just going to go press on S to scale our object down to an appropriate size. That looks appropriate enough for me. And then what I would do now is just add some, maybe I'll do the loop cuts later actually. Now that we have that, what we're going to be doing is we are going to add some bevels to the edges. Our edges are looking a bit sharp, and teacups don't really have sharp edges for that. So just make sure that I am in the select box, okay? And then select edge mode. And then we're going to select the whole edge. So just go press on one of the edges and then go Alt. That should select the whole edges. Go to bevel and bevel it out like so. Now you also want to do that on the inside too, since that is also a bit sharp and you want it smooth, and then you just bevel it out. There you go. That is our teacup or mug. Okay, now I'm just gonna edit the mug handle because it's looking a bit boxy. So in what we're gonna do is press on that X-ray mode, vertex, highlight, and then move our points around like so. Might even add some edge loops here and there just to change and make things and make it a little bit rounder, because at the moment it's a bit boxy for me. There you go, that's looking good. Just gonna edit out the handles so it's a bit there you go. So that is our, there's a bit of a dip there. Just gonna edit that, put that up a bit like so. And there you go. That is our mug. Okay. So in the next lesson, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you could edit this. So what I would like you to do now is make your own mug. Okay. Possibly make 2 or 3 mugs because we are going to texture them on the next lesson.